Post-mortem photography, also known as mourning photography or memento mori, was a common practice in the 19th and early 20th centuries. It allowed families to remember and honor their deceased loved ones in a way that might seem strange to us today, but was deeply meaningful to them. This practice often represented the only opportunity for a family to have a visual record of their deceased loved one. In the 19th century, photography was relatively new and often a luxury. The concept of capturing a moment in time was revolutionary, and this included capturing moments with the deceased. Post-mortem photography emerged as a way for people to preserve the memory of their loved ones. It was an era marked by high mortality rates, and these photographs provided a tangible connection to the departed. These photographs weren't just about capturing a lifeless body. They were about preserving the essence of the person who had passed away. Post-mortem photography required specific techniques and equipment, distinct from the photography we know today. Photographers used tools like posing stands to arrange the deceased in a lifelike position. Many of these photographs aimed to present the deceased as peacefully asleep or in an upright position as if they were awake rather than lifeless. The process often involved the use of props, like flowers and mementos, to create a serene and comforting image. Families would dress in dark or black clothing and adopt specific mourning customs, making the deceased's attire a crucial part of these photographs. The deceased would be dressed in their best attire, often wearing black and adorned with flowers, ribbons, and other symbols of mourning. During the 19th century, childhood mortality rates were much higher than today, and diseases like cholera, smallpox, and diphtheria claimed the lives of many children. In this context, post-mortem photography of children became a way to remember and commemorate these young lives. Children were sometimes photographed with toys or surrounded by their playthings to create a poignant image. A technique called hidden mother was often employed when photographing deceased children, where a parent or caretaker would be concealed behind a backdrop or curtain, holding the child in a natural pose. As time passed, cultural norms and perceptions of death evolved, leading to a decline in post-mortem photography. The 20th century saw a shift towards more private and less elaborate mourning practices. This form of photography became less popular as photography became more commonplace, and the concept of death was viewed differently. Interestingly, post-mortem photography has experienced a resurgence in recent years, inspiring contemporary artists and photographers.